Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about hay. The main source of food for grass feeding animals, pets like rabbits, chinchilla, guinea pigs or daegu. A lot of people in Malaysia doesn't know that, but hay is actually the main food, not the pellets over here. They can survive well even without pellets, but they can't survive well without hay. It will cause a lot of problems if it doesn't feed them quality hay. So it's very important for us to get to know more about it. So what is hay? Hay is basically dried grass. Yes, it's like a dry form of grass. And normally we feed our animals with timothy hay, but there's also other form of hay like wheat or oat or orchid. As we all know, we don't grow hay in Malaysia, so we have to import them mostly from the US, United States, and that's quite a problem because the shipment from there to here is like pretty far already. And if you buy the one that's branded one, the better, higher quality one, they normally even take longer because they have to store them in your warehouse and they have to ship it to a certain region or certain country. And by the time they reach here, it's already not that fresh. So there's also a loose form of hay that we can get, like this over here, this type. This is loose one. People import this in a large quantity. This type normally we can normally get more fresh form of this type of hay, but there's also a few problems with it. One is that they're normally in a lower quality. Lower quality means that it's a bit thin. The grass is very thin, and there's a lot of dust inside there, and there's a lot of it's not separate to first cut or second cut, so you might waste a lot of hay if your animal is those that choosy one. So, and secondly, there's no quality control, which means there's a chance that some contaminations or some mold might grow in there already. It would create some serious problem when that happens. So over here, I have been trying to solve this problem for a while, and I came to know the brand called Momi. I believe Momi is from a company from Hong Kong, and they source the hay from US as well, but they directly import it from US after being farmed directly to Hong Kong and packed and then ship it to Southeast Asia to Malaysia. I used to get from supplier over here, but eventually they stopped supplying them to us because apparently according to them it's very hard for them to sell. Not much people want them because in Malaysia not many people keep hay feeding animals, and if they do, they doesn't even know that they need to eat hay. So for my chinchilla, I have to find a way to get it, so I directly contacted Momi, and after a few conversations, I managed to get it from their supplier from Singapore. So I was able to secure some fresh hay. But it doesn't mean that you doesn't be careful with the hay. Even though you get the Momi one, you might always want to check the hay before feeding to animal, because there's still a chance that mold might grow because the humidity in our country. And also, beside feeding them hay, people ask if they can just feed them grass. Yeah, you do. You can feed them grass, normal grass. They might not contain as high fiber as timothy hay, but yeah, you can feed them with those, and then it's more fresh because it's like it's literally growing there. But there's a few things to keep in mind. Make sure there's no pesticide is clean, and also don't store them. I mean, after you cut them, make sure that you feed them all to your animal, because grass after being cut, mold might grow on them because it's not dry enough. Mold might grow, and then that will cause serious harm to your animals. Yeah, and another one that I frequently use to give my daegus and chinchilla is cat grass. Cat grass basically is oat or wheat. So it's actually pretty healthy for chinchilla and daegu and others grass feeding animal as well. And you can grow them. You can get them in most pet shops, and then you can grow it yourself and then trim them and feed it to them. But just make sure that you trim the grass before they grow seeds, because wheat and oat once they produce seeds, the grass will start to turn yellow and the nutrition is not there anymore. So you want to trim them when they are still green, and then the same thing, you must feed them after it's been trimmed out. Or you can just introduce them to the hay, the place where you grow hay, and then they can pluck in themselves, which is much more interesting for them. Make sure you prevent them from digging the soil. Sorry about the noise, we were passing through the aquarium here, but I just want to show you you can get something like this. It's from Cadit. So it have a tray that's been covered up with plastic, so your animal can't dig on the soil. So yeah, that's about it.